Thank you for visiting Learn Electrics again. Today's video is a continuation of our series of help videos on the 18th edition of the Wiring Regulations. This series of videos, published each week, will help you to study for the exam and improve your chances of passing enormously. And equally, if you have already passed the exam but are a little rusty, then they will help you to brush up on your knowledge and maybe even give you some new learning. Today, we will look at how to find an answer to an exam question in the regulations book. There are many ways to do this, but this is my preferred way. It is a straightforward method that is quick, easy, and will consistently get you to the correct page to find the answer. From the last video, we know that the contents page on page 3 of the book is split into 7 parts plus the appendices. If we take part 5 for example, we know that within part 5 are several chapters, and taking chapter 3 as an example, this is further split into several regulations, and these regulations will be further divided into sub-regulations and so on. So, how are we going to find the answer to an exam question or even an on-site question in all the 600 pages of the Wiring Regulations? Fortunately, there is a secret. Follow this method and you'll make life so much easier for yourself. You need to know that as well as the main contents page on page 3, there are also contents pages for each of the individual parts, and each chapter also has a contents page. So how do we use them? How do we access this information? This next bit is very relevant, so please follow the next few slides. I want you to imagine that you are going to a wedding or a really important interview. You want a nice tie so that you do look your best. What do? You head to the department store, but heck, there's 10 floors of merchandise. Where are you going to start? You enter the department store and there in front of you is a huge board with all the departments listed. This is just like the contents page in the book. You scan down the departments, you find men's clothing on floor 5F in this example, and you jump onto the nearest escalator. Arriving on floor 5F, menswear, you scan the floor plan for shirts, and this is the same as the chapter contents. You head over to the shirt section, and there is a whole display full of ties. How easy is that? In through the door, check the floor number, jump on an escalator, find the shirt section, find a tie. Let us apply the same logic to answering an exam question. This is typical of the 18th edition exam questions, and our question is: cables shall not encroach on escape routes unless they meet the recommended requirements of BS EN61034-2 and they achieve what level of light transmittance in a fire. It is a multiple choice exam, so the 4 options are 20%, 40%, 60% or 80%. Where do you even begin? Well, fortunately, the exam question will always give you enough clues to find the answer. Look at the question again. What are the key words in the question? It is a question about cables. It mentions escape routes. And it asks about light transmittance in a fire. We now have 3 keywords: cables, escape routes and fire. So let's take our 3 keywords and examine the main contents page of the regulations, page 3. Which part of the regulations might they apply to? To me, escape routes and fire both indicate safety. So the question is about safety. Let's see. Part 4, protection for safety. Staying on the same page, look under the heading for part 4 and we can see chapter 42, thermal effects. Isn't fire to do with thermal effects? It is telling us to go to page 79. Turn to page 79 and we will find at the top of the page a contents section for chapter 42. And this has laid out the search information that is specific to chapter 42. Look at the page and regulation 422.2 clearly says conditions for evacuation in an emergency. Isn't that the same as escape routes? It certainly is. So turn now to Regulation 422.2, which we will find on page 81. On page 81, scan down to just below halfway down the page, we will come across Regulation 422.2.1, and it begins cables, another one of our keywords. And line 2 will give us our answer, at least 60% light transmittance. How easy was that? And can you see how quick this method is? But of course, practice is the key. Practice and familiarity with the various contents pages. For practice, find an interesting regulation and work backwards from that regulation and see how it leads you back to the main contents page. Carrying out this little exercise for a few minutes every couple of days is far better revision for the exam than trying to remember all the regulations. A quick summary. There are contents pages for the book on page 3, and from there they will lead to contents pages for the parts and to contents pages for the chapters. The chapter contents will indicate the relevant regulations. Pick out the keywords in the question. Go to page 3 and look at which part the keywords relate to. Then decide which chapter applies, look at the page number shown and go there. On the chapter contents page, find a regulation that most fits the keywords and go to it. Somewhere in those regulations, that half page or so will be your answer. The answer could be in a text description or it could be in a table. Finally, many of you have asked for questions to have a go at yourselves. So follow the exact same method we have just done and answer this question. And we will give the correct answer with part 3 of this video series. The question is, where foundation earth electrodes are installed, the materials and dimensions of the earth electrodes shall be selected: A, to have adequate insulation, or B, to be accessible for maintenance, or C, to withstand corrosion, or D, to comply with BS 4177. Which one answer is correct? And there we have it. We hope that you found this video from Learn Electrics both useful and enjoyable, and that you have added more knowledge to your mental toolbox. By clicking on subscribe below, you will have access to all of our Tech Tips videos, and you will also ensure that you don't miss our next weekly video. Clicking on subscribe also helps us, and we do appreciate that small act. It does make us feel that our efforts are worthwhile. Typing in Learn Electrics, all one word, into the YouTube search bar will also give you access to all the videos. And we also have Tech Tips articles on our website, which can be found at www.learnelectrics.com. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again very soon.